Well, thank you for being here. Welcome to Finding Your Voice Writing Group. I'm Lauren. And yeah, thank you for being part of the Spring Renewal series this week. Hopefully, you enjoyed your writing time on your own. And it's nice to have this chance to write together. And for those who couldn't make it, you'll get this video and you'll get the last prompt in the series to do your writing on your own time. I'm planning to take a little bit of a break from the writing meetups over the summer, but I would like to offer a small group class probably closer to the fall, maybe late fall. So just a little update of other opportunities to get back into this type of writing together. So spring really has inspired a lot of poets to write about the changes that are happening during this season. In nature, we see plants coming back to life, birds migrating, and just kind of a general shift in energy as we're all getting ready to re-engage with the world around us, coming out of the winter season where we tend to turn our attention inward, slow down, and hibernate. And in Michigan, we know spring can be a very tumultuous, unpredictable time. We had snow and sunshine and everything in between over the past few days. But the writing prompts in this series have been intended to explore different themes related to spring. So appreciating our roots, resilience, freedom, and rebirth. And today's theme is celebrating new blooms. So at this point, you're familiar with this writing practice that aims to help us find our authentic voice as writers by basically getting out of our own way and learning to trust wherever our creative instincts take us. At its core, this writing practice is about paying attention and telling the truth. So paying attention to what's going on within you and around you, and then trying to capture that honestly through your writing. This writing practice is also a habit that develops over time. And so maybe you noticed after doing this type of writing a few days in a row that you start to pay more attention to the small details of a moment. This past week, I've been on vacation and I was able to spend some time in northern Michigan with my family and a close friend. And writing through these daily writing prompts was a chance for me to document the little moments that made those times special. So what was the conversation with my cousin and my brother over Sunday lunch at my grandma's house? What was on the playlist in the car when I was driving around the Leelanau Peninsula with my husband and a friend? How did the wind feel on my face as I walked on a rocky beach with my parents and our dogs? Consistently doing this type of writing, keeping it up on a regular basis, it's helped me to be more present and just pay attention in my day-to-day life, which leads then to better writing, being able to bring in those descriptive details, and it makes me want to keep doing this type of writing. So it's a nice cycle, and I hope that you found a similar rhythm with it and are getting more out of this writing practice with more time. So let's get into our writing time. I will read a poem out loud and suggest a line or two from the poem to use as our writing prompt. When I'm reading, you can just sit back and relax, see whatever you connect with. You're welcome to, use anything from the poem that you want. The prompts are just suggestions. When we write, we want to write as quickly as possible, pen never leaving the page. This helps us to move past our inner critic by not leaving time to second guess ourselves, search for a better word. Just want to go with wherever your mind goes first, lean into it. That's your authentic voice. If you get stuck as you're writing, you can just restart from the original prompt, start a new train of thought. And I encourage you to try to write all the way to the end of our time, because you never know when you're finally going to land on the thing that you're really trying to say. So we will write for 12 minutes today. I've just got one poem and related prompts to share with you, and I'll keep track of the time as we're going through that. But today's poem is Let There Be New Flowering by Lucille Clifton. Let there be new flowering in the fields. Let the fields turn mellow for the men. Let the men keep tender through the time. Let the time be wrested from the war. Let the war be won. Let love be at the end. So our prompts can be, let there be new flowering. Let love be at the end. Or if you want an alternative to this poem, you could just use, I don't know how to write about it, and just go from there. So I'll read it a second time. It's a short poem. We can go through it again just to let it settle. Let There Be New Flowering by Lucille Clifton. Let there be new flowering in the fields. Let the fields turn mellow for the men. Let the men keep tender through the time. Let the time be wrested from the war. Let the war be won. Let love be at the end. And our prompts can be, let there be new flowering. Let love be at the end. Or you could use, I don't know how to write about it. So I'll write for 12 minutes, say yes to wherever your mind goes first. I'll see you on the other side.